Hello everyone and welcome back to WolfQuest, and we are here with Nova and his mate Equinox, and they're trying to prepare for the journey. We're going to stay at the den for just a teeny bit longer. We want to make sure we have the food, and I'd like to get back to our puppies before we start out, but we are just about ready to set out on that journey. And last time we did indeed reach 100 points. So Nova does in fact have the ability to rescue puppy if we should happen to lose one. So that's a little bit of a relief. And you will notice the counter has actually reset. That's because, there's a little white dot above it now. Each of those dots is how many chances he has to revive a puppy. So for the sake of not having to fit triple digits into that little teeny space on the overlay, we're just going to be marking each 100 points, aka each chance to rescue puppy, with little dots. But let's go ahead and start the journey, and we'll hit let's go. So we have one chance to rescue puppy at this point. And hopefully we won't even need to use it, but it's good to have that little bit of a safeguard. I'm surprised. I didn't think he was going to earn that many points until at least the second litter, but hunting those bull elk really did help. So we have our 4 puppies, Draco, Hercules, Lepus, and then the only girl, Rigel. I believe actually both litters only had one female, which is kind of interesting. Okay, here comes Draco. Are the others okay? Are the others coming? I hate this little going over the edge of this den because you can't see if something's coming up from behind and it doesn't always alert you. But I think we have everyone. Okay, we got everyone. And I'm actually going to, as is customary, zoom out so we can see better what's going on. I hear a carcass, and it looks like Equinox has found one of the carcasses, and we'll just lead these guys down here. Oh, apparently not, because the ravens just finished that one, I think. But, well, yeah, we won't feed them just yet then. They're still doing okay food-wise. And, okay, so it looks like Equinox has Lepus. Okay, she's making it. There we go. I thought she was going to run the wrong way for a moment. I was like, where are you taking the puppy? But she figured it out. So we got to go down here to get to the next place. Oh, and she's feeding the puppies. That's always super helpful. All right, these two, I must say, work together extremely well. Out of all of the wolves we've had so far, it seems like, except maybe, well, I don't know. Well, Katari and Terrell work together pretty well. Kaya and Courage work together pretty well, but I almost think these guys maybe our best pairing so far, because not only are they really good at hunting, but they basically tag teamed, I think it was a cougar last time, and Equinox has saved Nova's life several times, and that's pretty uncommon. We did see that, I think Terrell saved Katari the once from a cougar. Oh, here's an eagle, first predator. Alright, let's not grab a puppy. There's the shadow. I think it's flying the other way now. I don't see it anymore. I think it must be flying away. Yeah, it flew off. Okay, so first predator, we're okay. And it's nice because his rescue ability isn't as restrictive as Andromeda's. We got his from the side quest. His main ability is that he can actually save himself from bears and cougars. Now, he can't save himself from cougars yet because he hasn't chased off the 5 cougars he needs, but he can rescue himself from death by bear because he has enough experience. He's not killed, but chased off more than 5 bears, and with that 5th bear, he gained enough experience in fighting bears to be able to say that if a bear does, according to the game, kill him, that he can actually say, no, he did evade it, and he was okay, and he can keep going. So I'm not excessively worried. The main thing we have to worry about right now is the cougars. And those, knock on wood, usually don't show up too much during the final journey. It's mostly coyotes and eagles in most cases, but not always, as we saw with actually Nova's litter, where we had the bear of the mountain, and we'll have to see if we have to face the bear of the mountain. Andromeda made it okay. Didn't have to. I thought I heard a coyote for half a second. Sorry about that. Andromeda did not have to face the bear of the mountain. So, but hopefully we'll have to see if Nova does. We've seen the bear of the mountain a couple of times now. At least 2, if not 3 times. We saw it, well, first of all with Kaya, And then second of all with flare. And because of that, we know the mountain bear is still around. And that's kind of part of the Galaxy Packs, I guess. I don't want to say challenge because there isn't a formal challenge. But it's kind of the thing with there's each generation sort of has its own thing. And theirs is basically the mountain bear. So, like, with Kaya, it was the stranger wolves. With these guys, it's the mountain bear. There's always something big that has happened that's kind of defined and shaped a given generation. Oh, yep, we got it. Nice. Preemptively chased it, pretty much. And Equinox has Lepus. There we go. All right, let's keep moving. So far, so good. Andromeda met quite a few coyotes in this little stretch, though, so I'm a little concerned. Alrighty. Let's just keep moving. We're gonna ignore the territory, let it drop, because we are not staying there anymore. These guys are moving on. And here we go. Let's see. I think that's just Equinox that I heard moving. We are going to move. We're going to come back here and let the puppies catch up, and then we'll feed them. We're going to try to get through the whole journey today, even if it means we have to stretch the episode time just a little bit, so that next time we can dive right in with their second litters, and we'll be starting with Andromeda. So, if we can keep it up at this pace, which hopefully nothing goes drastically wrong, we probably won't have them at the Aspen Heights den. I don't know, we might, but okay, it looks like Equinox is going to feed Rigel. But, if we can keep up at this pace, we'll probably end up having, about 3 more, well, each litter seems to take about a week, so with that in mind, we'll probably have about 3 more weeks of the Galaxy Pack. So we've got about another month to go with them. And after that, we will be progressing into a customary side story and then our air vote. And we'll have to see, because there's a few interesting things that have happened this time that you know, they make you wonder just a little bit, such as the fact that we originally planned on going to the Bison Peak Cutoff Den this time, but Equinox would not let that happen. She was very, very insistent about it, and because, you know, it's the first litter, none of the other wolves really debated it. They were like, okay, you don't like that den, then we can go somewhere else. But Nova is very much a wanderer, and as his challenge, he has to go to all 3 dens except for the one where he was born. So he doesn't have to go to the Aspen Heights den, but he has to visit. Oh, nice, dude! You're on a roll today, Nova. He has to visit all of the other 3 dens. So he has to visit the Bison Peak Cutoff Den. He had to visit the den up here at Settle Meadows, but he already had checked that one off his list. And he has to visit the Creek Den, the special den. So, with that in mind, we're going to have to go to some of those southern dens next time, and because it's in his challenge, even if Equinox isn't the most happy about it, we're going to have to put our foot down next time. Oh, here we have our first coyote. It's right here. Okay, it's going to run. There we go. Hopefully we can just take it out. I think we can take these guys out. Yeah, we can take him down a little bit faster than Andromeda can. And let's quickly get back, because Draco, we don't want him to be too separated. There we go. Should be okay. Alright. But yeah, so next time we're going to have to go ahead and put our foot down and say, no, we're going to go to one of the southern dens. And we'll have to see what that brings. We'll have to see if it ends up creating any tension between, what are you doing? Oh, I guess there's a carcass there. I can't even see it in the grass. Good find. We'll have to see if there is any tension that comes of it. We'll have to see if she ever explains why she was so adamant about not going to the southern dens. We will have to see. There's a lot of interesting things that could come of this. And right now she's kind of just staring at this carcass. I think she's just waiting for us to catch up, though. And let's Let's feed Rigel. There we go. She's gonna help, it looks like, maybe. Did she eat the whole thing? Oh. Maybe she ate it without actually moving. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay. But we have another carcass up here we can eat from. So we'll keep these guys moving. And, yeah, I'm still looking for feedback, too, on how you guys want to handle the idea that we now have 2 heirs. We have Nova and we have Andromeda, and both of them are legitimate heirs. And you'll have to help us decide. I think we're going to move this way because I think the puppies are scared of the creek, too. But you'll have to help us decide what you want to do. If you want to pick one heir between the 2 of them and only one of their lines will continue, or if we'll have it split off into 2 packs and we can alternate days or alternate weeks or something. Where one week we'd be following Nova's descendants, one week we'd be following Andromeda's, or one day we'd be following Nova's descendants and the next day we'd be following Andromeda's. We could do something like that as well. But either way, it could be kind of interesting. So it'll either break off into sort of sister packs, or it will just continue with one heir out of all of them. So it's kind of interesting. It'll be interesting. And if you guys have thoughts on that, or if you have thoughts on something else we could do, then please let me know, because I'm very curious. I don't exactly have a plan to sort that out. And it would be very interesting to see what comes of it. And we won't probably deal with that until we go into the side story at the end with the air vote in about another month or so. Oop, there's a tree on fire in the background. We probably won't decide that, and I may or may not do a formal poll on it, because depending on how this story develops, one or the other might work out better. And we will have to see. So let's see. Everybody... Nice, Equinox fed them already. Okay, that works. So I think we have... No, our next one is past the river. Okay, that's the catch there. That is definitely the catch there. Alright. Let's keep it moving. Did I hear something? I think I just heard the rain. Yeah, you can always tell if I go quiet in one of these videos, unless something just happened and I literally have no words to describe it. I usually think I've heard something and have stopped to listen for it to see if there's something on its way. You can always tell if I suddenly stop in the middle of a sentence that I'm listening. Or that something catastrophic has happened. But yeah, so we're gonna keep going. Equinox is helping. It looks like. I think. Anyway, yeah. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Oh my. Oh gosh. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we're about at the river now. Okay. So what we're going to do, we have a full food bar still, is we're going to grab the pups one at a time and bring them up to the river. And then, you know, we probably don't even need to have all of them, because Equinox will probably still grab them. So if we just bring Lepus first, I'm going to feed everyone, though. And this way we can bring Lepus across, and then we can let Equinox handle the others. I usually let the mates handle the water crossing, because I'm pretty afraid of it myself. I'm not all that good at it. Okay, so Nova's stamina is full, and we're just going to sprint. There we go. Okay. And that's the other thing, is Nova's stamina is so low that I get a little worried that he won't be able to make it. But it looks like, okay, Equinox has Draco. It looks like we should be able to make it. We're actually going to bring Lepus up this way. And then we can start refilling our food. And where is Equinox going to leave the puppies again? Oh, we had to refill our own food and stamina, I think. Oh, there we go. Okay, so Draco's going to make his way up. We'll just wait here. Looks like she's getting Hercules. And then Rigel, no. Rigel, no. Okay, we'll get Rigel then. Child. Child. Child, no. Okay, we have Rigel. Equinox has come back, and it looks like we can probably make it most of the way up. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that was almost a disaster. We've seen what happens when puppies decide to walk into the creek. That was, what happened to two of Neo's poor puppies. We thankfully were able to rescue them in time with her ability, but oh my gosh. That was... Oh, and here's an eagle on top of it. That was really, really scary. There's the eagle's shadow. We're just going to keep feeding puppies. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, there we go. Got it. It's gone. Okay. Got everybody fed. We're going to finish feeding Hercules. There we go. They seem to like to do that. If you're feeding puppies, they just come swooping down on you. Which is logical. But, okay, all four are still here. And we still have Nova's ability, which is excellent. I was worried we'd have to use it up by this point, but so far so good. Now we just have to get across this big field to the summer hunting grounds. And I'm actually going to take him out of run mode because he goes so fast, he could get very far away from them in a very short period of time. So I'm just going to leave him in walk mode, and unless a predator shows up, we're going to stay out of run mode. Alright, almost there it looks like. It's always nice to have the carcass trail to follow, because then you can kind of keep aimed in the right direction. It looks like Equinox is sticking with us. She may go back and take care of the puppies here. I don't know. Maybe not. Looks like she's doing okay. She thinks they're okay too. She is kind of... Oh, here we go. She's grabbing Hercules to bring him, because... Oh, and she kind of pushed Rigel a little bit in our direction as well. Here is another carcass, another bit of food. So let's let these guys catch up. And here we go. We're going to feed Hercules. We'll feed Rigel. Rigel, the little troublemaker who takes a lot after her dad, it seems. Rigel, who almost walked into the creek. And why can I... Okay, there's Draco's food bar. I thought I couldn't see his food bar for half a second there, and I was like, uh-oh. We might have trouble. But, I think we're okay. And Hercules, don't wander off. Our next carcass is right up here. That's Equinox running. By the rendezvous site. And here we go. Oh, we should be pretty close. What did I hear? I think it was just Equinox again. I always get a little nervous. She's bringing Draco. Okay, we're going to back up just a little bit so she'll go a little further with him. And then, oh boy, that maybe wasn't a good idea. Okay, where is the eagle going to come? Eagle is flying away. Okay, we're good. The eagle's leaving. Hercules just flopped on the ground and lay there. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we're going to go ahead and go this way. And let me see. We can't actually eat yet, so we'll let these guys catch up and then we'll start feeding. Here we go. Feed Draco. Feed Lepus. It never hurts to have as much food as you can carry with puppies full as well. Always good to feed those puppies when you have the chance. And let's feed... Oh, who do we feed? Do we not feed Rigel? Somebody stole Rigel's food. But I think we have enough to, I think it may have been Lepus that we fed twice. But we have more than enough food here to be able to fill our own food bar up again. Alright, let's go. Alright, we're entering the territory of the mountain bear too, so this is where things could get intense. Will we see the mountain bear or not? Only time will tell, but we know he's been known to appear right up towards these trees. And I'm actually going to angle just slightly this way, because I want to come up around the very grassy area in the summer hunting grounds. There is a very grassy, it's past those aspen trees, and there's a very grassy, tall grass place off to the left when you look at it like this. And we want to avoid that. And did I see something in the grass over there? I think it's just flowers. Okay, Hercules is here. Lepus, Draco, and Rigel are behind. Okay. Okay, this is what it all comes down to, because we've seen how fast things can change in this series. Yeah, that's the tall grass I'm trying to avoid, that thick stuff. In our most recent stream, we had a coyote peering out of it at us, and that was more than a little bit spooky, I must confess. Let's see. I think we're almost there. Oh, is she going to feed someone? She's bringing us Draco, okay. And they are getting a little bit hungry, but we have food. I'm not overly concerned about that, especially if she decides to feed them as well, as she so often does. Another eagle's on its way. Watch that shadow. And it's leaving. Okay. The eagles aren't normally so bad unless you get a really persistent one that just won't go away. And that ends up actually landing. Then they're a little scary, but if you can frighten them off before they go, then it's usually okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, looks like she's gonna feed the puppies. She's feeding Draco. She's gonna feed someone else? No, she just fed Draco. She'll probably feed the others if she sees her getting hungry. She's a good mom. She's honestly a good mom. I think she's feeding Hercules right now, yeah. And looks like she's out of food, so she's gonna go get more. Oh, there's a bunny right here, though. Maybe if we kill this. Nope, she's not. Oh, is she gonna come back and eat the bunny? She may come eat the bunny. That'd be good. That'd be good. Because our food is full, so we can't eat the bunny. We can feed puppies if we need to. Alright, she's gonna bring Lepus up to us. Lepus's name actually means rabbit. He's named after the rabbit constellation. And let's see. And it looks like, oh, she is gonna eat that bunny. Aw, see what I mean about these guys working together really, really well. They honestly just, they do. They really know how to work together. I like that about them. There we go, she's eating up that bunny. Looks like she finished it. And, she's kind of staring into the distance, maybe checking around to make sure there's not any more food. And I think we're here. Yes, we're here! Okay, so Nova is in, and the puppies are on their way. Oh boy. Oh, here's another bunny. We're just gonna kill that just in case. So Draco is in, Hercules is in, Rigel and Lepus are in. We're just waiting on Equinox, who does not realize we're here yet, so we're gonna give her a nice howl. Alright, you can hear her in the background. We got all the puppies, and she should come now. Here she comes! Alright, I think, yep, here she comes. Oh, you guys, we're just about here. The puppies are all just chilling, and that was amazingly easy. I still can't believe something's not going to happen right here at the last second. But no, Equinox is here. Oh, geez, yep. Yep, and just in the nick of time, too, because, oh boy, there was an eagle on its way. And, I don't think it can trigger now that we're in the summer hunting grounds. I think it cannot actually carry our puppies off. But there you have it. We made it again successfully with Nova and Equinox's litter. So both he and his sister were able to get their puppies safely to summer hunting grounds. And next time we will be starting with them on their second litters. And they will both be on pretty easy for that because neither one of them has difficulty modifiers. And we'll be looking at some of the southern dens this next time. So, I will see you guys next time, but until then, this is Jay, over and out.